What's up, YouTube? So we got another episode of Legend Tomorrow, which was absolutely stellar, I thought. It was a great action-packed episode with a lot of cool moments. And, well, we pretty much had a Time Masters not really giving a shit and just going straight through and murderizing the team, or the Legends, when they're younger. So let's jump in and dissect. Old Mr. Palmer is continually being the best character on the show by far, with his very cool pop culture references and just general demeanour. It's just great fun to watch, and this Terminator reference I absolutely loved and cracked up at. The best part of the show, I thought, was seeing the younger selves of the Legends, and we got to see Sarah in a time before she was pretty much the White Canary and died. And having the great banter with her dad here was cool to see until it got absolutely spoilt. Yep, the Pilgrim comes in and pretty much ruins the day for everyone involved and is invulnerable to bullets. This is a Wildstorm character, which was part of the Flashpoint series, where it merged into the New 52. You had Wildstorm turn into the current continuity as to be, well, before it did used to be a separate entity, although it's pretty odd to see a character like this, who has a big past, to be destroyed at the end of the show. But then again, it is wibbly wobbly time and wime stuff, so she could always come back. Pilgrim was a Special Forces soldier who then was imbued the power of super strength and actually time travel. And it is also, well, a Lycan, aka werewolf. So there's a lot to do with this character, and hopefully she does come back because it would be cool to see. So we get to see the younger Sarah and Heatwave here actually show that, well, she's not actually into dudes, is she? Because she mentioned that, dude, she's not your type. And also hit him with an open palm, which references her future badass self. Pretty funny moment, I really enjoyed it. Now, I'm getting pretty bored of really this storyline. I don't think this show really needed a love story thing to happen, and it seems he's just forgotten all about Felicity. So, it doesn't really work, and we know that at some point, Hawkman is going to come back and want his girl back. So really, I just don't like it. It really cheapens the show. My next moment is with Jackson, where he gets to see his dad finally. And really, he warns him at the end of the show to watch out for the IED. Could this have ramifications in the future? I don't know. It would be interesting to see it happen. It was nice to see him actually get to see his dad. It was a very good and tender moment, although we only really found out about the situation that he had when he was younger as to his dad dying before he was born at the start of the show. So they did well bringing the emotion right up, even though it wasn't there to begin with. We finally got to see Rip Hunter's origin story and how he was a little street urchin, which was really interesting and surprising to see. It was cool seeing the wonderful Celia Imrie, who has been in countless British films and TV shows, and was also in Doctor Who in the Bells of St. John episode, which is a nice little touch because, well, Rory was in Doctor Who, obviously. I mean, Rip Hunter. So will we get to see Booster Gold on the show? I really hope so. Not too sure if it's possible, but in the comics he is his dad, as in Rip Hunter's dad. So that'd be ace to see, and I absolutely love Booster Gold. He's hilarious and one of my favourite comic book characters. So this was another tender little moment, and this story arc running throughout the episode of the two of the same person actually kind of bond was really cool to see. But I'm not sure if they remember it because Sarah gave her dad the amnesia pill, so will the rest of them, even Jackson's dad, actually remember what the advice he gave him to? One of the biggest what the fuck, how bits of the episode was young Oliver Twist version Rip Hunter stab her even though bullets can't actually kill her, which I don't actually understand. That's really, really weird. And how was he able to not be frozen by time? So I guess it's just one of those plot devices, but who knows. We are now on a time limit. I'm sorry for that pun. And also, this picture makes the Wave Rider look exactly like the TARDIS, which is pretty cool. Anyway, so we're on a time limit, and they've got to stop Vandal Savage straight away, otherwise time will set like cement. However, we've probably got a couple more episodes, etc., blah blah blah. So I hope you enjoyed that, and let me know in the comments what you think, and drop a like if you watched the episode.